My wife was pregnant with triplets, but she still insisted on dancing for me on my birthday. I was over the moon with happiness, like a child who had just received their favorite toy. But soon, she collapsed onto the bed, completely exhausted. When I kissed her belly, her water broke. I rushed her to the hospital. The doctor said the babies would be born prematurely and were all in the wrong positions. Delivering triplets would be extremely dangerous. I didn't want to leave her side for even a moment. I held her hand and told her to stay strong, that she could do it. But 3 hours passed, and she had dilated only 3 centimeters. The doctor recommended an emergency C-section, but I refused. I believed she could handle it. The doctor had no choice but to wait. After 10 exhausting hours, our first son was finally born. I broke down in tears right there, unable to say a word, but she lost consciousness. The doctor said it was no longer possible to continue with natural childbirth. She was taken to the operating room, and I wasn't allowed to follow. 3 hours later, the doctor finally came out. She was stable. The second baby was healthy, but we lost the third. I froze, unable to process the news. Later, I stood in the neonatal ward, looking at our 2 babies. A firefighter was nearby, and we started talking. When he found out we had twins, he congratulated me and mentioned the baby he had been looking at. The child had been left at the fire station that morning. After the firefighters found him, he was brought here. I couldn't take my eyes off that baby. It felt like fate was pulling me toward him. When my wife regained consciousness, I told her everything. I looked at her and said I wanted to adopt that child. I told her maybe our third baby hadn't really left us. Maybe he had just found another way to come to us. We took all 3 children home. Even though the third child had darker skin, we loved him just the same as the others. We had no idea that one day this boy would give us the biggest surprise of our lives. And this was from the series This Is Us.